And Will, how did you end up on the invite list?
They said there was a free feed, so I was straight down here. I wasn't actually invited, I just knocked on the door.
Are you a decent chef yourself?
Cook a bit. I wouldn't say I was decent.
Come dine with me guests. Who would be the worst, most annoying guests for a dinner party?
Mark Lambert would probably be the worst because he'd be late. He's late to everything. Oh, he's just turned up now. Turned up. An hour late. Good timing.
So who are the best chefs in the Quins squad, would you say, Ollie?
Ollie Quins, he's got his own Jolly Hog spit roast company. So I think Joe Marler likes a bit of cooking as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he talks it up. He talks it up.
So tell us what you're doing here, how it's all come about.
Basically, originally through Ben at the RPA, he was fantastic in helping set up a day in Jamie's 15 restaurant with the apprentices over at Old Street. And basically one thing led to another, and somehow they've decided to be interested in doing a little article in the build-up to the Rugby World Cup in October, in conjunction with food and socialising, and kind of the idea behind getting some mates together and having a bit of food and watching a game of rugby.
Have you tasted anything yet, Will?
Nothing. I'm raring
It's
to
getting
go.
grumpy. I can hear his stomach rumbling.
Honestly, been here 3 hours. Get on with it.
How important is this side of things to really get your own business up and running? Because that's something you've got in your mind.
It's all about experience and ideas for me at the moment. Like I said before, I've got a passion for food, and I'd love ideally to open a restaurant one day. But the more I look into this kind of industry of food, just opens up even more avenues potentially for me to be involved in it. I might not be involved with the restaurant one day, but I might be a freelance cook that just comes and does 2 or 3 of these for articles each week. And that's something. When I first started out with the idea of getting into the food industry, I'd never even perceived or even thought of.
It'd be quite nice to do something where you don't have to have any expectation on you, any pressure like you guys have every time you get on a rugby pitch.
It is really, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know, I say there's probably more pressure cooking for a group of friends when they're analysing every mouthful.
Yeah, maybe actually.
If you've got to dish up on time and make sure there's enough for everybody, you're under a lot of pressure.
It's just quantity, not quality is the issue, I think, most of the time.
That's usually
make sure you've got enough food together for them. But no, it's good to be taken out of comfort zone that is rugby and experience different forms of work, really, because like I'm sure we'll agree, we live in a bubble as rugby players. To be honest, what was the job you had before, cleaning Daddy's tennis court?
Oh my God!
That's about your only earnings before you started playing rugby.
You didn't pay me.
You can talk. You had a paper round, which your mum used to do for you. So don't use that on him.
Yes.
You've just been buried.
Like I said, back to the original thing. We're getting a bit sidetracked. It is obviously very helpful that the RPA allow us and help us to get experience away from rugby, because it's going to be needed one day.